It's part of the film, what you have to go through when you work here.
Okay, hang on a second. No, I just want a little quiet when we start.
Sure.
So it just transitions. Okay, you ready? John, roll it. You are? Okay. And go ahead.
So tell me, when did you first find out about your own sexuality?
I would say I first noticed that something was different about me when I was around 10 years old in like 5th grade. I didn't actually come out of the closet until I was much older.
Wow.
I guess I was 17 when I finally came out of the closet.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And your family found out at that time? Or when did they find out, actually?
I told my whole family around the same time. My dad and my stepmom were pretty supportive of me. My stepmom even went out and got like these little books. I remember one was called like the Gay Manual, and it was
cool.
what it's like to be a gay man. And my mom lives in Indiana. She doesn't live here. And I called her and I told her because I knew I was going to be going up there to visit soon. And her reaction wasn't as good. At first, she didn't believe it. She just didn't think it was even an option. And then by the time I had gotten out there a few weeks later, it was a pretty terrible visit, and it was the last time I ever went out there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, she went from everything from blaming my father to, at the time, a big misperception that people used to have was if you're gay, you're going to end up with AIDS. I mean, that was a given back then. I mean, the two just were connected together. So,
yes.
I mean, I think part of it might have been, most of it was probably ignorance on her part.
Yeah, it's very sad. You were considered a criminal. You were doing something deviant, as if you were doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
And it was a very, very difficult time. So your mother is not talking to you, is that right?
No, she's not talking to me right now.
Okay.
Well, I'm not talking to her either. We're just not talking to each other.
So why aren't you talking to her?
We've seen each other a few times in the last 20 years at family events. A couple different issues as a recovering, drug addict. She's still in active use. From what I can tell. So I try to stay away from that.
Oh.
And also just I mean, she wasn't there at the time when I really needed a mother, I guess, and my stepmom kind of took that role, and I just never really felt that kind of bond with her.
That's horrible. That
mother-son bond, like a lot of people do. So.
Absolutely, and that's a problem often when you don't have that bonding. You become addicted to something else that substitutes that and fills you up in some way, and that void is immense. And the sad thing is you can't fill up love in a different way. Yeah. And people are always searching for that. And whatever they say, the mother is the one that needs to give that child that. And you're probably, even at this age, still needing that from her. I'm not saying you want it. I'm not talking about. Would you like to pick the phone up and call her right now? Or shouldn't I ask that way? Would you want to
I would.
Do it?
If you'd like me to, I would.
Okay, that's the right question. Yeah. What would you say to her?
I guess I'd just start with hi. It's been a while. Do you want to talk?
That's perfect. All right, let's take out the phone and let's do our stuff.
Okay.
I applaud you. Thank you so much for putting yourself there. It's not easy, I know. You're very brave.
And cut before she calls.